It's time once again for E3, that magical time of year where game companies compete to see who can pack the most embarrassing moments into a single press conference. Now I am making this video a little bit late and all the good jokes have already been taken, so it's not my fault if this video sucks. But you know what's definitely gonna suck? Welcome to the Baldur's Gate 3 reveal conference featuring Google Stadia. I know a lot of people have been saying Stadia isn't going to work, but look at this graph, okay? Trust us, it's going to work. You can't actually try it out to make sure it's going to work, but what you can do is purchase this $130 Founders Edition. That's right, we have a Founders Edition for our streaming service. EA announced 6 new Battlefield 5 maps, one for each person who's still playing that game, but the real star of the show was Jedi Fallen Order. Everyone's been waiting to see this thing in action, so how's it look? It looks like a solid 7 out of 10 action game. They're trying to do Uncharted, which could be good, but they're still including all the bad parts of Uncharted 2. They have this dumb part where you stop a spinning fan, and they use that twice in their freaking E3 demo. All that crap does is waste your time, but I can tolerate it if it's used to give the characters time to spout some clever banter at each other. But the Disney era of Star Wars isn't exactly known for the great writing. As far as the combat goes, it looks okay. Stormtroopers are appropriately useless, and from the really short duels with these guys, you can kinda see that you have a dodge, a block, and a parry move, so hopefully it has more depth than a typical Arkham game. Respawn has a lot to live up to with this game, and it could be good, but if it's not, I can always just go play The Force Unleashed again. Microsoft kicked things off with a trailer for The Outer Worlds. Geez, guys, when we said we wanted it to be like New Vegas, we didn't mean use the same engine. Then Phil Spencer came out and tried to break the world record for saying the word games the most times in 1 minute.
Games. Game.
But the real star of the show was
Cyberpunk.
There was a new Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is awesome. Definitely gonna check that out. Wasteland 3 had the worst trailer ever. They're gonna have Legos and Forza, so I guess I gotta get Forza now. They showed an embarrassing Gears 5 trailer. Now, you may have noticed a trend here. There was a whole lot of pre-rendered trailers and not a lot of actual gameplay. In fact, the game with the most actual gameplay footage during this show was the Gears of War Funko Pop game. That is real. That is not a joke. They didn't even have any gameplay for freaking Halo. I guess they're saving it for the launch of their next console, but like, come on.
Cyberpunk. And when I first started,
Oh my god, Todd, stop talking about Fallout 76. Wait, no, that's worse.
at Bethesda, we, like you, love mobile games.
Just kidding.
Doom Eternal.
The new Vampire the Masquerade game had a trailer, which told us pretty much nothing. Chivalry 2 got announced. Wait, didn't that already come out? Oh. Some guy made Prop Hunt into a full game, which looks pretty fun. I mean, it worked well last time. There was this new Lovecraftian horror-looking game, and I'm a sucker for anything Lovecraft, so I'm definitely gonna check this one out. Maybe it'll actually be decent for once.
Maneater is an open-world action RPG, or Shark PG as we call it, and you have to survive in this harsh world.
Shout out to my boys at Ubisoft for copyright striking footage of their conference. Great job, guys. I guess nobody told Ubisoft they weren't supposed to bring actual gameplay footage this year, because they actually showed more than 5 seconds of gameplay for Watch Dogs Legion. Watch Dogs 1 sucked, and Watch Dogs 2 didn't, and this actually looks pretty good too. If I can John Wick people as an old grandma, I'll give it a shot. There was a bizarre moment where Always Sunny Man announced that him and Ubisoft were teaming up to make a ripoff of The Office for Apple TV, okay? Adventure Time characters are coming to Brawlhalla, which honestly I'm more excited about than the new Smash characters. And finally, in a mind-bogglingly stupid decision, they're adding a bunch of new stuff to Rainbow Six Siege. Like, come on, idiots, you're supposed to release a new game again with marginal changes and then charge $60 for it. See, Ghost Recon gets it. Square's conference was a disaster. They showed off some kind of weeb game, like anybody really cares about that, and then instead of showing off their new Avengers game, they accidentally played the intro cutscene for Avengers on Xbox 360. That wasn't a 360. Oh my god. Nintendo showed off a bunch of JRPGs, Luigi's Mansion 3, which features my new favorite Nintendo character,
Luigi.
Banjo and the Hero are in Smash, which is nice, but I was hoping for Master Chief or a F-22 Raptor. They also showed off a new Animal Crossing and some more of that new Pokemon game.
Only Pokemon that are in the Galar Pokedex will be able to be transferred to Pokemon Sword and Shield.
And to make sure E3 ended on a high note, they announced a sequel to Breath of the Wild. So that was E3 2019. Not the best E3, most of it was just trailers, but at least we got
Cyberpunk.
So on a scale of the Xbox One reveal to my body is ready, E3 2019 gets E3 2018. Do you even remember anything from last year besides Cyberpunk? No? Yeah, exactly. Hey, I'm gonna do a Q&A video to celebrate 10k subs, so leave a comment here, or preferably in my Discord channel, and maybe I'll answer it, but probably not.